The monkey swings on vines and hopes to get to the end of the forest. Whether the monkey gets to the end of the forest or not, that's up to the monkey. So this is my 13th day being unemployed. This is the most exciting part. This is the most exciting part of my life right now because now it's been almost 2 weeks since I haven't had a job. What does that mentally break down for me? Mentally, I actually feel a lot greater than I did previously because I started appreciating my life in general. So when I'm appreciating everything around me, then I can start appreciating the rest of my friends, family, lovers. Anybody that I didn't appreciate before, I start appreciating more. I start appreciating the car I have, even though, whether I go bankrupt and not be able to pay for it, that's completely out of my control. What's in my line of control is what I do in the situation of being unemployed. Like, what's in my control? What can I control in my life? I can control a lot of things. Like, I can control when I get up in the morning, whether I brush my teeth, whether I floss, whether I decide to take a walk today. Because today I have the entire rest of the day, besides making these YouTube videos, to really appreciate my environment. That's what I've been doing lately. So when I was at the house, I seen these birds keep trying to eat all this food on top of my roof. So I just been recording the birds on top of my roof for YouTube content. I don't know where I'm going to put that into my videos, but it seems pretty interesting. let, let me know if you want to see birds in my YouTube video. Like on the bottom right corner, maybe I could put them like playing like a video of the birds, because it's really fascinating because we don't really appreciate life that much. Once we start appreciating life, we start gaining momentum in life. That's what I really think about. So when I go into a job interview and they don't want to hire me initially, I gotta really appreciate the moment and tell my interviewer, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate this moment. I appreciate the next moment of hopefully I get employed because I'm going to be appreciative no matter what, because none of this shit actually matters. Because if you think about it, you can just keep working a job. Like, people work their entire lives for a job and don't even have $1,000 saved up. So what are we really working for? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what are we really working for? Like, what am I working for? I don't know. I don't have a fucking clue what I'm working for anymore because inflation and the environment and rent prices increasing and food costs, it's becoming so confusing that I don't know really what I'm going for anymore in life. So I gotta really appreciate the moments, the little moments, like going to get ice cream or going to go to the bowling alley. But obviously, it's better if you have friends. See, I've been just applying for so many jobs that I can't even hang out with my friends. I just feel so stressed out about my work environment and being unemployed that I like hanging out with friends. Maybe I need to socialize more. Maybe that's the key. Maybe I need to socialize with a lot more of my friends around me so that I can more appreciate my biggest moments in life because they haven't come yet. Obviously, if I can't get fucking employed right now, it's definitely not my best moment. I mean, most people would say I'm in a midlife crisis right now. That's what I really think I'm in. I'm definitely in a midlife crisis right now. That's what I think. Like, me, like, not being able to find a job, that is definitely a midlife crisis. Because if I'm not employed, how am I supposed to start a family? Or how am I supposed to afford anything? How am I supposed to pay for the things in life I actually want to pay for? How do I even go out for dinner? Like, how do I even pay my bills? Am I going to lose my car? Am I going to lose my house? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know. What do I do? I'm getting a little emotional now because I'm emotional wreck right now. I'm 13 days of being unemployed. I'm starting to get emotional with you guys. I'm not gonna cry though, because I got suck it. I gotta, I wouldn't say suck it up, but I gotta be like, whether I cry or not, that's not gonna help my situation. It's not gonna help my situation. But maybe if I put this word out there, it may get to people that are going through the same situation as I am in the moment, in this midlife crisis of being 13 days unemployed. Like, you got to think about what's the big vision? What's the big vision of what I'm trying to do? Because this vision's not working out. Being employed in America isn't working out. Maybe I should just fly on an airplane to Mexico if I had the money. The problem is I have no money. So how am I supposed to fly on an airplane to Mexico to try to start another life fucking away from this shit if I have no money anyway? Because I see in like different, even probably third world countries are better than this place. Like this shit out around. Like, it's too stable, too laid back. It's not for me. Like, what happens if I even get employed by a job? Like, what am I supposed to do? Why? Like, that's the thing. Like, we grow up in high school, and then we graduate from high school, and we're probably go to college, kid. And then we go to college, and then we realize we're hundreds of $1,000s in debt, and we don't know what we're doing. And whose fault is that? Honestly, I feel like it's the government's fault. I strongly feel like, how is it not their fault? Because it's their fault. It's like they funded this shit. They funded this. That's like they fund the disaster. Like, the government always funds the fucking disaster. Like, if you think about, like, let's say Social Security runs out, the government funded that. What happens if the stock market crashes to zero? The government controls that. Like, what happens if inflation skyrockets? Like, the government controls that. Like, all these things that are like the rent prices go like skyrocketing. Like, the government's problem. Like, why is it becoming my problem? You know, shit. I can complain all day. Maybe that won't help me. Maybe it won't. But I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't know. But maybe my next video, my 14th video being unemployed, maybe I have another vision of, maybe I get some interviews, because I want to go on an interview. It's been like I haven't been on an interview yet. So, like, what, like, I don't know what dialogue of what's going on, but I know that I can control my situation by respecting, like I said, respecting my environment, respecting my friends, respecting my family. Um, because it can feel hopeless. It can feel hopeless in the moment, but I don't give up. I don't quit. So even if I feel hopeless, I don't give a shit, because I'm gonna keep going. Even if this reaches 300 or 1,000 days being unemployed, like, I'm not quitting on this shit, guys. I'm not quitting. Shit. The easy thing is to quit. Easy way out is to quit, man. But I do think you should quit shitty situations. But I do believe that the job market is so, like, broken right now. Maybe you shouldn't quit right now. I've been, like, watching YouTube videos of, like, people that being paid millions of dollars and being laid off. So what happens if I work myself up the ladder and I just fall that back down again? What do I do in that situation? Like, I don't, like, there's so many things. There's so many things. There's so many problems in our ways, right? See, my short term goals are actually pretty good. My short term goals is to, I think, save a couple $1,000s in my bank account. Like, that's my short term targets. My long term targets would be investing, probably. So I don't know, something to think about. But share the video, subscribe. Thanks for watching.